Hi, you're on here because you're either having a baby or just had a baby, and you need to introduce the new baby to the family. One of the hardest transitions can be to an older brother or older sister, especially if you're just with two kids. I went through this myself about 18 months ago, and everybody's going to have a different way of doing it, but I had specific reasoning, so I thought I like to indirectly put a few questions out there, to pose a few questions for you to ask yourself to see what's going to be most applicable for you and your family. So firstly, I didn't think that it was a good idea to bring my 18-month-old to the hospital to meet the new baby because we needed to have that moment of bonding for ourselves. We got the grandparents who are very, very, very close with our family to watch after our 18-month-old while I was in the hospital for 2 days. So when we got everybody together, like I guess probably 3 months after I was pregnant, I got like a couple books that were talking about the new baby and explaining that that was going to be happening in our house and getting it to be like a new kind of fun idea. When they're so young, they don't fully understand, but you just have to do your best job to explain it and make it seem like it's normal and natural. And when we brought the new baby home, it was a little bit of a hard transition. I mean, you gotta keep in mind that you've got this kid and he's your universe when it's your first child. And then you come to bring home baby number 2 and that time's gonna be taken away. So one thing that I did with the older sibling is that I made sure that we did something fun together that was just me and him once a week. So we would go ice skating or swimming or things that the new baby couldn't do yet. And that way he didn't feel like he was being left behind. I explained to him sometimes mommy has to have time in a different area at this point, and really just communicating it out like that. You know, talk to your kid like they're a human and explain to them what's going on, and you're going to have a way better transition that way. Also having one of the other partners, kind of having you guys work together to make sure that everybody's feeling part of the family. And it wasn't very long after the new baby was introduced into our family that our 18-month-old, then probably about 20 months old, forgot a time without his baby brother. And now it works great. We had them close together, and whether you have them close or far apart, obviously if they're farther apart, it's a little bit easier to explain the situation. But you know, everybody's going to have a different way of doing it, but just ask yourself how you think your child's best going to react to things, and make sure you give that extra time to the older sibling to make sure that they're not feeling like they're being replaced. Rather, your attention just has to be misdirected sometimes. Hope you found this helpful. Good luck.